Greetings, flesh wound horror freaks, and welcome to another edition of the 12 Days of SLASHmas, Day 4. I'm Daniel Shine, joined by Todd Loya.
What's up?
Pugs Dread.
Bah humbug.
And Mike Kruger.
Ho, 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 bitch.
All right, so we're here tonight to talk about a golden era slasher film. Or wait, no, we're not. First, explain. I'm getting ahead of myself.
You are.
You're getting all ahead of yourself. So, anyways, what we do for our 12 Days of SLASHmas, if you haven't seen these episodes before, is we rate and review a Christmas-themed slasher, and then at the end of the episode, we eliminate a slasher off the list we compiled from our previous episodes that we deem unworthy of the list, leaving us with three final girls, aka our top three slashers of the 12 Days of SLASHmas. So make sure if you enjoy this episode, go back, check out the three previous episodes, and also go back and check out our Slashtober special. And the playlist is on YouTube. And if you enjoy this, you'll enjoy that. So now that that's out of the way, Todd, why don't you give us our slasher statistics and tell us who our final girl list is?
Okay, well, that would be To All a Good Night, Santa Sleigh, and Jack Frost. Eliminated thus far, Cannibal Claus, Secret Santa, and Lake Alice. And as already mentioned tonight on the chopping block, added to the other three, is The Dorm That Dripped Blood. So, Dan, why don't you tell us about it?
Absolutely. So this is from 1981, and directors Stephen Carpenter and Jeffrey Abrow. And this follows 4 college students are stalked by an unknown killer while staying on campus over the Christmas holidays to help clear out a dormitory, which is to be demolished.
One quick correction. It may have been shot in 91, but it was released in 92.
81,
so if you're
81.
Yeah, sorry. 81, but it was released in 82.
Yeah.
Theatrically in the US. So just because if you search for 81, you're not going to find the same one. So
yeah, it's weird because the Blu-ray said 81, some other places say 82.
Well, it was released in theaters.
What golden era? You're still firmly
no argument on that. I'm just telling, if people search for it, they'll know they have the right one if they find the one from 82.
Absolutely. And Def, also known as Pranks, also known as Def Dorm, and Synapse put out the Blu-ray. So check that out. I think it's still in print. So Kruger, first time watch for Dorm That Dripped Blood?
Yeah, this is a first time watch for me, and maybe I went in with too high expectations. Like, the movie has a very 80s feel, and it's low budget, obviously. The story's pretty basic in the beginning when we're getting to know our characters, and that's kind of where it starts to lose me. Like, it wasn't really that interesting for me when we're getting to know all our victims who we're going to see get killed off. So it was a case of me waiting for the body count to rise and see everybody get killed off. And once the kills start, they're all pretty solid. There's a few in particular that are really good looking gore, and I'll talk about more about them in the spoilers. But yeah, the killing gores and the makeup effects and everything that in the movie kind of made up where the other portions of the movie lacked. I do say other portions though, because it didn't make up for everything with me. The ending I kind of found a little predictable, and my biggest gripe with this movie is I was going into it expecting a Christmas slasher, and it wasn't very Christmassy at all, in my opinion. It didn't feel like Christmas for me. And that was probably my biggest gripe. I want to watch this by itself as a slasher, not around Christmas, not expecting it to be, a Christmassy slasher, because this is more of a slasher that just takes place on Christmas. You know what I mean? And it doesn't really go for that Christmassy feel that I was expecting. And I think that's going to hurt my rating in the end. So I'm going to watch but it does deserve a rewatch. Like, everything there is good enough to rewatch it. So.
Well, we are rating him on the case of a Christmas slasher, so
yeah,
that does factor in.
Yeah, we had some favorites that went in our October lineup because some debatable, maybe the killer, or maybe just not quite as holiday.
I don't know what Dan's talking about.
New York.
Yeah, we didn't do them. We didn't
Oh,
do them
okay.
for
Well, no, that was the whole
October.
cluster. I tried to pull that one because it was a Giallo, but no one else wanted to, and it was already. That was my fault. I was excited to watch New York Ripper. Care Kruger's thoughts,
Oh, it's all good.
but
I don't fault you.
What did you?
sorry, Pugs.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You can go.
God damn it, Dan.
Go for it.
No,
Tyler.
I was gonna throw it to you, but Dan has to fucking
Oh.
do it.
Oh, my bad.
I saw this movie before, so it's not my first time. But like, I don't revisit it that often. I've maybe seen it twice.
Mhm.
I'm shocked I don't revisit it more because I actually quite like this movie a lot. I really like the end, like the very end, because I think that's rare.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it's time to fucking kill people, this movie does not shy away. Like these guys were young and they were willing I don't want to put their careers on the line because they don't have an actual career yet. But they're like, fuck it, if I'm going in, I'm going in hard, and they do.
Mhm.
The Christmas vibe, yeah, it's not really there other than people saying, I'm going home for Christmas. Okay.
Yeah.
Put some lights up and shit. Yeah, the characters were okay, but no one really stood out at all. But yeah, I still like this a lot, and I think it's worth your time. Is it Christmassy? You can watch it throughout the year. It really doesn't matter. But I like this movie a lot.
I too am a fan. I remember this. The Synops Blu-ray is the first one that's the full uncut version. It was cut by 4 minutes on the video version I grew up watching. And it's funny because I never think about this one as a Christmas slasher, and there's a reason why. Until we were like putting this together, it's like, oh, okay, that was a Christmas slasher. Totally forgot about it. And as I said, I used to watch this quite a bit, so that tells you how little Christmas it has to do with it. It's not a top tier one, but I still enjoy it.
Mhm.
There's better ones, but this one, I think Kruger on a rewatch on just a standard day, you might be better off.
Yeah.
It's so this is one I never thought very highly of back when I first saw it, particularly for when it was made, because I mean, good God, we were getting some of the best of the genre around this time. And but a little
kids, dude.
yeah, but a little bit watching it again, because of course, as Todd said, the VHS was cut quite a bit. This was a UCLA film project. That why did I hate?
Fight on. That's
When
why.
you consider that, it's pretty well made. Very good score, creepy score. The kills in the uncut version, nothing like that's going to blow you away, but there's a nice power drill kill. Fans of Daphne Zuniga, first film of Spaceballs fame and a better slasher called The Initiation she did a few years later.
Damn, you're not even gonna acknowledge your television work.
Like that's probably the one she. Well, I take Spaceballs.
Fly too. But
Yeah, what did you say?
I don't even know. Kaju?
Fly 2. She was in The Fly 2.
Oh, the fly. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I said television work, Dan.
Yeah.
Way to stick the landing.
Melrose Place. Sorry.
Thank you, Pugs.
I never watched that, but yeah, she was on that too, I guess. But yeah, no, the mood's there. It's actually watching it again. This is another one I like better. It's not a classic. It's not a must see, and it's definitely, not heavy on the Christmas vibe. But watching it again, yeah, I dug it. I think it's actually pretty good. Better than I recall. So maybe you saw it on I think Pranks was the DVD version, or you saw the old VHS. It could be worth the rewatch for you guys because I liked it a lot more this time. But yeah, not essential, but fun.
All
right. So let's rate this out of 5. Kruger, why don't you go first?
So I was tossed up at first, but as a Christmas slasher, I'm going to give it a 2.5. And just not to say it doesn't deserve a higher rating. It definitely deserves a second watch, like you said, Todd. I'm gonna watch it fucking maybe in a couple months and see how I feel about it then, because I think it will definitely raise, because I did enjoy all the kills a lot. I think I just was expecting more of a Christmassy slasher. So Pugs, what do you rate it out of 5?
Out of 5, I'm gonna go with 3.5. This is a 4 movie. But since it's Christmassy and it's not enough Christmas in it, 3.5.
I am holding it back for the lack of Christmas too, but I'm still gonna give it a 3. So yeah, I'm a 3.
I'm a 3.5. I like this one quite a bit. Yeah, fuck it. Revisiting it.
All right. Well, elimination. I'm just gonna go first. I'm immediately eliminating this one, Dorm That Drip Blood, because it's not Christmassy. And this, I should have said between To All a Good Night, Santa Sleigh, Jack Frost, or The Dorm That Drip Blood. So yeah, I'm peace out, Dorm. Even though I enjoy it.
Yeah, Dorm goes for me too. It's just another case of heavier hitters.
All right, Kruger.
Yeah, Dorm That Drip Blood. Bye, man. Fucking. Man, we started this out so strong. Like, just look at the list like we have right now, though, with Santa Sleigh, Jack Frost, and everybody else. Like, it's a hard list to fucking beat. So, Pugs,
We still
Well,
got some heavy hitters coming.
I would have voted out To All a Good Night, but doesn't matter because I'm good with either one.
gotcha.
You know how hard it would be to vote out David Hess.
Another one.
Not impossible, but
If you revisit that review, another one that I, for whatever reason, just never thought highly of before, and watched it again and really love it. So
Yeah.
The Dorm That Drip Blood is fucking, or the Dorm That Drip Blood in comparison, though, for me,
yeah,
Pugs with all, yeah, it's just way not as good.
well, okay. Do we want to jump into spoilers? We got spoilers.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Cool. So if you guys do not wish to be spoiled, now would be the time to bow out.
All right. And sorry, I'm trying to grab the right graphic, so I'm stalling.
Well, it is all
Good.
40 years,
Yeah,
but
great.
still.
There we go. All
All
right.
right. So, just for me, spoiler talk, that kill with the old dude getting bludgeoned to death with the fucking bat was solid as fuck. Like, that was really sick. And they didn't hold back on it. But then the kill right after that kind of bothered me was the piano wire kill on the car. The piano wire was lower than where they had the blood dripping out of, so it was a little cheap right there. But then it won me over with that drill kill, like the way the skull, the way the skull looked in the back, it just looked nasty. It looked like it fucking really hurt, and that was like for a low budget movie. Goddamn, you guys, whoever did the effects, pat yourself on the back for that. And also this movie, my best description of like what I enjoyed the most about it was this had like little nuggets of gold, like the drill kill and the other thing. But the one thing that got me the most was when the girl got put in the boiling water and her fucking hand was like preventing the dude from fucking, that was just some Three Stooges type shit. That was just funny. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna rewatch this and probably enjoy it way more not around Christmas time.
I want a Three Stooges slasher now.
That would be dope. That would be really cool. I love the ending when the cops like, oh, it smells bad, and he's like dumping her, doing a Dan Heritage up in there, fucking awesome. So I really like that, and the fact that like he probably got away with this shit, amazing.
Yeah.
Inherited
that line when he's like, "You're dead," like that was pretty badass. Like that's when the movie started to turn around for me. Like at first I didn't like the boyfriend, but then when that scene hit, I was like, all right, I like this motherfucker. He's a badass. Fucking he's pretty fucking awesome.
Absolutely. So yeah, guys, be sure to like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube. It really helps.
Dan, did you ask anyone if they had any final thoughts? Or are you just gonna
I
didn't even pull spoilers?
Thought.
Did I even pull spoilers off the screen, Dan? Come on.
I bet.
Jesus.
I was trying to take a cue I thought you gave. All right.
Did the school bell ring? Jesus.
All right,
we
like,
are
share,
on Patreon, so you can, if you're in the holiday spirit and you feel like giving, please give that a look.
Yes.
You can start. It starts just at $1, and it goes to however much you want to donate for exclusive and early content, and most importantly, uncensored. Dan, would you like to tell us to like, share, and subscribe?
You're on YouTube and fleshmanfeatures.com. Fuck you, Todd. And 10 grand get you a hat.
Dan's so confused because we did it backwards. So good night.
Good night. Except you, Todd.
Stay sick, motherfuckers.
You have fucking nightmares, you son of a
Feliz
bitch.
Navidad. Goddamn.